etc., etc. And so, like I said, change in pattern, and the greeting by the fire person was at 9:29 a.m. At the corner of Center and Anaheim. Like I said, as I was walking to the Starbucks. And then later on in the day, we went to take care of some errands at the post office, and as we're exiting, I see this fire truck going down South Clementine Street. He then does a U-turn and comes up along us and parks in front of the post office. So here we are leaving. This is a little later in the day. Again, it's February 26, 2013. And I sent the Twitter message out at 2:48 p.m. So it's probably like 2:45 p.m. or something like that. So here they are, parked along the post office that we had just left. The one that's near Anaheim. I'm sorry, Broadway in South Clementine. And then this truck, we're going down Broadway. I thought we had left them behind at the old post office, but they gained on us on Broadway, and they're about to pass us. And as you can see, as they're passing us to our left, an Anaheim police vehicle is going in the opposite direction, and they're catching up and passing us right at the Anaheim Library. That's the Anaheim Library of the Anaheim Police Gang Unit Dirty Look Stare Down Library, followed by vandalism to my wife's vehicle library. So this truck does a U-turn, stops at the post office as we're leaving, and then somehow he catches up to us and overpasses us right at the library with the accompanying Anaheim police vehicle going in the opposite direction. So like I said, it's basically a change in pattern, and it occurred the day after I had uploaded the February 25th video, Fire, Police, and Fire Holiday Elves. And then guess what happens when we're returning home or entering the garage, and there's a fire truck parked directly across from us, across from our garage entrance. So we decided we were going to document this and walk out with my wife and Benjamin and walk along Broadway. And then I was intending, and we did intend, to walk across the street and in front of these individuals. So by the way, the fire truck from previous was engine 4 at the post office, and that barreled down Broadway with us. And by the way, you notice that police vehicle that pops out right there and crosses. There goes the fire truck, there goes the police vehicle over there, and then you'll have another police vehicle pop out after as well. There you go, police vehicle 2. And I believe this is T1. We'll get closer to it and you'll see. But I decided, well, let's go ahead and get a nice video of these guys just parked out in the back entrance of my garage. So there's 2 cop cars there, and there's actually a third one in the gas station there at the car wash. So we're returning home, we catch this guy at the car wash, and then we see the fire truck, we come back out, and as we come back out, these other 2 police vehicles pass along our field of view as we're exiting the garage. So we just continue to walk along. There goes the other police vehicle that was at the car wash. So remember, we had sent out that video the day prior, speaking of the fire department and their shenanigans around the Christmas holidays, and then all of a sudden we have all of this fire department interaction the next day. Guy in the morning that says hello to me, and then this truck that appears at the post office and then tails us down Broadway and gains on us precisely at Anaheim Library with an associated cop car as well. Okay, so now we're across the street, and there goes the police vehicle that was at the car wash. And here we go. We're gonna get a nice close-up look at this fire truck. So we were chased down Broadway earlier, and then returning home, there's this another fire truck, Randy Brugman's fire truck, parked just right at the garage entrance. Over there to your right is our garage entrance. So I decided to give them a nice little view there. And then these are the gentlemen. I believe it's engine T1. There you go. So these were the 2 guys, and his parked right there in front of our garage. Yeah, engine T1. And as we walk by, guess what they do? They take off. So this is the level of maturity of your fire department here in Anaheim, California, playing harassment games. So now this is the next morning, like I said, the 27th, February 27th, and as I'm leaving the Starbucks, there was an ambulance that hits a siren and crosses Lincoln there, and you'll know why I bring it up later on. Then later in the evening, about 9:30 something, 9:38 or so, it's on my Twitter account, I'm at the back entrance of the garage, and we have a fire truck pass by with siren as I'm waiting for my wife. So that's the 27th. That evening of the 27th, I sent that nighttime fire truck pass by was at about 9:38 p.m. Again, February 27th, or 9:36 to be precise. And then I made a comment on Twitter, geez, I wonder how many false alarms that have been made just to create an event for me. And sure enough, the next morning, the 28th, I'm exiting to give Benjamin a walk, and these fine members from Engine T3 of the Anaheim Fire Department come along the corner there and park in front of City Hall West with their sirens on and what have you, which is how I detected them. I was actually walking in the other direction. So this is now the next morning, the 28th, after I had tweeted the night prior about I wonder how many false alarms there might have been throughout the years, just to create a scene designed just for me, 911 false alarms. And sure enough, the next morning we have this alleged emergency event at City Hall West. So this is now February 28th. You're 3 days into this fire truck, ambulance, multi-interaction affair, after rarely seeing any of these guys anywhere near me in this manner for a while. And then here comes engine number E5 as well. Remember the night prior I had talked about fake 911 calls. You can see that on my Twitter account. So this is February 28th. I'll put it at about 9:39 a.m. is when I sent the tweet out, near the corner of Center and Anaheim in front of City Hall West. So I decide, I'm going to just stick around and document this event. So at about 9:53 a.m., ambulance fellows came out, and there was no one on the stretcher, and everyone packed their bags and left. So this is the morning event where the night prior I had mentioned or pondered about how many times there might have been a fake 911 call or event staged just to play games with me. Next morning, this is what happens as I'm walking Benjamin on Center Street. Later on that same day, I'm walking over to Starbucks, and after the Starbucks, we catch this fire fellow on our way to the mini mall. And then as I'm leaving Starbucks, remember the other day we had the ambulance fire siren. Well, this time as I was leaving Starbucks, I see three firemen walking towards me into the Subway sandwich shop next to Starbucks. So this time I'm leaving Starbucks, and out pop three firemen as I am exiting, and they're entering Subways. So I document their fire truck, which was parked out on the other side of the parking lot. And then I went back in, because when I had exited the Starbucks, I really wasn't prepared in terms of video, so I didn't actually catch them as they were entering. So I figured I'd go back and document that. And there they go, exiting the Starbucks. My friend giving me the look. And then at this point we basically pick ourselves up and exit. And as we turn around and exit, they're kind of standing there talking to some older gentleman and what have you. So 3 days of interesting interaction with this fire department right after I had posted the February 25th video of fire and police holiday elves. And last but not least, 11:22 a.m. you paid an apartment. As we're exiting the freeway insurance, we get the ambulance and fire truck pass by as we're returning to our vehicle after dealing with our car insurance at the freeway insurance. So there you have it. After putting up my police and fire holiday elves video on February 25th in the evening, we then get 4 days, February 26th, 27th, 28th, and March 1st, of interesting sorts of fire department interaction. And like I said, it's about pattern detection and changes of pattern. So, seeing fire personnel this close to me and interacting with me and parking the back entrance to my garage and chasing us down Broadway and gaining on us on Anaheim Library, etc., popping up at the post office,